You're alive, apparently.
Well, that's always a relief.
Let's see now on the other screen. Says here I have 4 viewers.
Oh.
Yes, now it's live. Okay, we're in the game now. Finally.
Hallelujah.
something,
It's alive.
something didn't want to work previously, but now it's working.
It's
Thank
alive.
you for pointing that out for me.
Okay.
Yes, but as kids of the 80s and 90s, we were in this big renaissance of role-playing games. Which was fucking great, in a way.
Yeah. It's just sad that it isn't anymore.
No, but there are some positive things that I was telling you about earlier, that Dungeons and Demons and Mutant...
We have to go back to town.
Yes, we do. But Dungeons and Demons has had a re-release in 2016 and last
Dungeons
year...
and Dragons, I think?
No, Dragons and Demons.
You said Dungeons and Demons.
Oh, Dragons and Demons then, sorry. Because it's not Dungeons and Dragons, that's the American thing.
Oh, right, yeah, they are two separate things.
Yes. It had a re-release in 2016, and last year they had the expansion of Erb Altor.
Oh, cool.
Yes, and I actually was a backer of both the projects, so I have numbered editions and everything. Mutant had the Year Zero, which is on my channel, both the video game and the role-playing game. And they re-released now, just around Christmas, they re-released Mutant Heirs of Doom due to popularity resurfacing of the game.
Oh, that game was hilarious. I loved it.
Oh yeah, so did I. And I actually did translate it to for my American friends, and I hope to be able to play with them someday.
Yeah, I remember we were playing. I was with you once when we were playing, and we were like going on a riverboat, I think.
Oh yeah, when we were doing the Hertz channel. We played it with Danny.
Yeah, we did. We played it with Danny.
Because he was the game master.
Yeah, it was. It was so much fun.
Yeah, because we used the Feathered Goose and the Hertz channel expansions.
Yeah. Didn't we also play a Discworld something? Was it GURPS?
Yes, GURPS Discworld. You played. I was the game master for that one.
Where we made the worst freaking pyromancer? Pyromantic? What's that called?
Pyromancers. Well,
no,
actually,
the guys. No, the guys who like to lit fires.
Yeah, that's a pyromancer.
Yeah, we made jokes about that for an entire night.
You play, as I remember, you played a witch.
Yeah, I think I did. I had some dragons, hadn't I?
Yeah, you had a swamp
dragons.
Yeah, you had a swamp dragon as a pet, and Danny.
Yeah, for like 10 minutes.
Yes, and Danny played as a secret elf who had infiltrated humanity.
Yeah, I remember. It was so much fun.
Yes.
We had a friend, Jay, who played this pyromancer.
Pyromancer. You mean John, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. John always plays silly characters.
Yeah, and we
actually,
so many bad puns that night. I don't think I ever made so many bad puns.
That's actually back when I was dating Frida, because I remember she played a troll who was a stripper.
Oh yeah, she did. I think that was her at least.
Yeah, that was her.
Something about a stripper troll.
Yes, because troll strippers in that world does not take clothes off. They put them on.
They put their clothes on, which is so hilarious.
Yes, because trolls are naturally naked, so putting on clothes is sexy to them.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Milla is giving me a strange look. She'll catch up to the conversation in a little bit.
No, I am caught up.
We found it days ago. I wish we never brought it here. Come,
But you guys were horrible Mutant Chronicle players. Seriously, as a game master, you guys were a headache.
I don't think I ever played Mutant Chronicles with you, did I?
Yeah, several times. You and Danny and John. And
We
you
probably
guys...
didn't. We probably didn't do anything that we were supposed to.
Exactly, that was the problem. You refused to do anything worthwhile. You did
Oh, well.
you were like that horrible group that does the exact opposite of everything.
Well, that's usually how it goes when we play.
Yeah, it's true, it is, but it was so
yeah.
frustrating for me.
But that's why we should be playing things like Discworld.
Yes, that's why we actually like this world, because it's like shit just goes down and nobody knows why.
Yeah, things just happens.
Enter King's house in New Tristram.
Okay, I guess we go back to town then. There is Kane's house.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Yes. Magda.
All right, Magda.
It's your choice, King. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
Yes. I just wanted to go back to Dragons and Demons, which are the games we grew up with. It's the game we grew up with.
It was
Also,
the first role-playing game we ever played.
exactly, in the youth house, youth community center.
Yeah.
Oh no, Deckard Cain. Spoiler, he dies. And
Yeah,
Leia
that's-
goes fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's what's so very strange with the next one. I don't know. A Diablo game without Deckard Cain?
Well, he might show up as a Force Ghost or something just because, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Because they need Deckard Cain.
Yeah,
Stir
he's
of a wild
kind of like the
ambition.
icon for this series.
Yes, he is. But,
Well, except for Diablo.
yeah, of course. Which we haven't seen since, like, the second game.
No, but we're sidetracked again.
Yes. But I remember Dragons and Demons. You, I, Danny, we used to play it a lot back in the day.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Yeah, and the fun thing was that they created this specific world called Erebaltor, which I speak about in my video, unboxing video. And the new version of Erebaltor is not what I expected at all. I'm super disappointed.
Oh, no.
Because the new world, you know, in Erebaltor or in Dragons and Demons, there were the things called conflux.
Yeah.
These magic special events, apocalypses that happened.
Yeah, the end of the world, sort of.
Yes, and Dragons and Demons Edition 4 ended at the end of the fifth one. That's the
Yeah,
end of
wasn't
the
that even
story.
wasn't that even a campaign?
Yes, it was a 4 adventure campaign, and after that, they stopped producing that specific world, and they created Chronopia instead, which I love
Chronopia.
too.
Yeah, but that game, I mean, I love Chronopia. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. But it was so bonkers.
Yes, that's why I really enjoyed it, and I even ran a 12-month campaign each week, one game, one session of it, and we created our own version of Chronopia. But never mind that. The problem is that after the conflux, or the superflux as they call it now, the problem is that Target Games, as they were called back then, or Äventyrsspel, is that they hired independent writers, and independent writers back then owned their own products.
Yeah, well, actually you do today. You always own your own product, but today people know that you should write a contract saying that you do not own your own product.
Yes, but back then it was cheaper
Because
to
of
get
things
it.
like this.
Yes, it was easier to hire someone as a freelancer. And the man who created the conflux, his name is Erich Granström, wrote a really good book series on the conflux now.
Isn't he the one who had something to do with Mutant?
Don't know.
Oh well, never mind.
But he wrote his own book series on the conflux, which means that he actually regained the copyright to his own work. Which means that if you want to create Erebaltor, you can't use the stuff that he created, like the world map and like 50% of the world and its backstory.
Yeah, it's a chest over here.
Yes. Oh, great. So the problem is that they didn't have the guys who wanted to recreate Arabaltor didn't have the rights to do so. They had to create something new, which they did. Which is basically like, hey guys, I created a really cool setting. I think back when I was a teenager. Let's make it into a game. So that is the new Arabaltor,
Oh.
which I'm sorry to say is not as good. Because it's just another Dungeons and Dragons clone with dungeon rating.
Yeah, I mean, I like. I'm a real sucker for the Trudvang. Dragon's Blood.
Trudvang wasn't my
Dragon's
kind of
Blood.
game, but it's still a good successor to the original.
Yeah, I kind of like it because it's based on Nordic mythology,
Yeah.
which I maybe think that it makes it kind of less appealing to people who are not familiar with this type of tradition.
Yes, also the original Dragons and Demons was based on Babylonian mythology. So it wasn't a Eurocentric game in itself. The map was, but the game was not.
And but this, I mean, Trudvang that's focused on specifically Nordic, not European mythology with the elves as these
Well,
weird
it's still
creatures.
European, so
Yeah, but it's Nordic. I mean, when you talk about European, you think about England or France, and they didn't have anything of it.
yeah. And the downside with the original Airbaltor was that it was a mishmash of too many different freelancers that created like a super European France and Germany, and then there was the Eric Granström who created his own like Babylonian mythology, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, because I know I had one book. I wonder if you have it now.
I have it now because I took all of the
About,
books with me when I moved.
about gods and half gods and yeah, which was really confusing.
Yes, I also have some of the supplementary magazines that talk about it, written by Eric Granström too. So
Yeah, yeah, because it was the those old kind of like Babylonian, but also Greek
yes,
mythology where you have all these half gods. Everyone is related to Zeus somehow.
yeah, well, demigods and
even
everything, and
even the cows.
yes.
He's a weird guy.
Oh, the Crusader Part 2. I don't care, but still nice getting some story background. Yeah. So I mean, as I said, the story-wise, it's a nice idea, and also the new Erebaltor is trying to much to be like Symbaroum, which is actually the spiritual successor to Erebaltor. It's really good. I don't like the world, but it's still very well made. If you have the chance, Janshi, do read Symbaroum, preferably first edition if you can.
Okay.
It's available in English too for anyone who's curious.
Do you know if there is a role-playing society still in Ludvika?
No, I know we had this talk before. I think that in Vino Veritas and the J.R.R. Tolkien group is still around.
I mean, we had this giant LARPing community once who made some of the Sweden's biggest LARPs. But I don't think they are around anymore, but...
No. But I think the group probably is around nowadays, but...
I have to check that, because sometimes I kind of feel like starting to play again. Only problem is, when you're getting older...
It's
you
hard to
just-
get the time.
Yeah, and you don't want to play only with teenagers. I mean,
Sorry.
nothing
Found another
wrong.
Crusader thing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with teenagers or younger people, but when you're starting to get kind of my age, it gets a bit too much.
Well, you want also the understanding of the fact that you're an older not old as in old, but you have different priorities.
No, but I mean, there is a severe difference between who you are as a 20-year-old or
yeah.
a 16-year-old and the one you are when you're 30 and then 40.
Well, as a person who has a family, for example.
Yeah, but you also get another view of things. You don't get the same. I don't know how to explain it.
I know what you mean, but I can't explain it either. That's the
No,
thing.
not without sounding too freaking.
I'm so old.
Yeah, sound like a grumpy old lady who doesn't like the youth today.
Oh, the youth of today, if they only knew.
Yeah, because that's not
Yeah.
the problem here.
No.
It's just that you want some people who are in the same place in life as you are.
Yes, it's easier to play with people that have the same general idea and outlook as yourself. Of course, I mean you get along with them better.
Yeah, and then not to say that I wouldn't play with a 20-year-old or someone who's younger than that, but I mean, to only do that, that would probably feel a bit too much.
It might also be the fact that as a player you want to get different things out of the game too,
Yeah, and I
which
mean,
I've noticed too. I mean, I'm approaching middle age, and me as a game master, I want a different experience from the game than just killing goblins and getting XP, for example.
yeah, you want to more to explore. At least I do more to explore the feelings and the settings and
More role playing, less role playing.
yeah. The fighting isn't that important. Of course, you want some adventures,
Yeah, but getting
but that's not the end all, be all and end all.
that I mean, and I hate this mentality amongst game masters is that oh, my players are going to suffer if they do something wrong. For me, it's more let's have a good time and build a story.
Yeah,
And people
then you
might
can
think I'm a pussy now for saying that I will change the rules to make it easier for some people. But it's mostly because, honestly, I'm lazy. I don't want to create new characters, and it's also because I want to have fun with the characters we play with. It's way more fun than just grinding through the next character. I want to build character development.
Yeah, and I mean, we have done that many times where you just change the rules a little bit so the gamers actually makes it by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, fudging a roll or two, it happens.
Yeah, because you want them to make it.
Yeah, it's fun. I want it to be a challenge, but I don't want to kill every single one of them. 1 year ago, I had a big mutant game, and I actually retell it on my channel too, because the video disappeared due to some fuck up with the program, and it was a situation that I tried to. If my players are stupid and they do really stupid shit, of course they will die. I can't save them from that. I mean, stupidity is stupidity.
You
But-
can't save stupid.
No. And here, yeah, something stupid happened, but I still tried to save them, and we were going through different options, and suddenly it was like, I'm sorry guys, I can't do shit. You all die. I'm really sorry. We have to roll up new characters. But some of the original characters survived, which means that the campaign can continue.
Yeah, because that's also a thing. You want to move forward, kind of like
Yes.
in a video game where you die and you restart where you were.
Because killing all the players means that you have to reboot the campaign somehow and get motivation for the players to continue.
Yeah, or come up with some brilliant idea of why they would be in the middle of everything.
And that can be really, really difficult at times. Okay, got the pool. And now we will free Karina. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
Yes, we can. Let's go.
I'm currently actually... my computer was fucked up due to my upgrade, but I am still working on a translation of the original Dragons and Demons.
Oh.
I got the rules down, and I managed to recreate the document and everything. I'm trying to recreate the stuff I did because I have about 100 pages of information on the original one. When I get that recreated, I will continue and translate it and try to unify it into a better working, less of a mess reality than it was.
What the heck is that?
And I will relaunch that for free for anyone who wants to read. And my friend in Canada, you and I spoke a year ago, and I'm ready now to talk more about Chronopia and work more on that when I have time. There's a guy I know. We tried to unify Chronopia and the tabletop game, which was very, very popular, but kind of got fucked over due to stuff.
As it usually goes.
Yes, because Chronopia has a lot of potential. It's a fun game, if you do it the right way. My last campaign wasn't so much about, you know, discovering the city. Well, it was discovering the city, but we created our own, like, Rise to Power campaign.
I need to sell off some stuff. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, no, I'll do the same. Where they were... Chronopia is basically Rome and any other fantasy game you want to add with a super city. And they became like these underdogs who wanted to become better at what they did. So we were building that and we created our own antagonists and everything. It was a lot of fun.
I'm focused.
Yeah, so am I. No worries. Don't worry, don't worry.
There we go. Can we sandwich?
There we go.
Thing at a time, apparently. Yes,
And
I want to.
that was one of the best campaigns because we were due to the fact that how it is usually when you play as a group is that you tweak the rules to fit the game, to fit the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of fun.
There you are. There we go.
Ooh. I think I'll do this one. So everything.
Just
It's hard to choose everything
uh,
to leave. Oh, we have a new thing there. Okay, sure.
yeah, I had one new thing, but I think I'm gonna change it back because I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the graphic.
Uh-huh. Well, that's how it is sometimes. Yeah, so as I said, I'm trying right now to work on creating a unified universe for dragons and demons. And it will take me quite some time to get that done. But I'm going through all the splat books, all the main rules, and even the freaking magazines and fan signs for it. But due to my computer getting screwed over, well, it will. I've been set back a little bit. I managed to recreate the rules I created at least, so that's always something.
Oh. Speaking of computer fuck ups,
Mm-hmm.
you know, my computer got a virus.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to reset everything, and then I realized, well, I have some time over. Maybe I should start to play my Dark Soul playthrough, and I have to go back and redo some stuff that I didn't record properly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had like 30 minutes to kill, so I thought, well, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Booted up the game, found all my trash characters. I have several where I tried out new builds and new classes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And the one that I used is gone.
No, your main is gone?
My main is gone.
Oh
And
crap! The one that I
that's
participated
the
in.
only the only one who has gotten through Blight Town, which is the area I absolutely hate.
Oh no!
God damn it. So, I have to redo everything,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't too exciting.
No, you have to do that off cam, and then I can do a little bit of a guest appearance on that one.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do one where I'm just ranting
Probably.
about how unfair life is.
Yeah, sure. You can do that.
So I just set up a character, and I have an upload that I'm gonna do a voiceover tomorrow if I still have my voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean you're
And
sick, so take it easy. Don't
yeah,
strain yourself.
well, it's just 40 minutes, but if I still have my voice, I'm gonna do a voiceover. Otherwise, I'm just gonna screw it and I'll do it some other time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the quick and dirty way to get through Sen's Fortress.
Oh.
Yeah, because as you know, I play kind of cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Because who the heck has time for anything else?
Um, I just wanted to go back a little bit to the role playing games. Do you remember Spindelkonungens pyramid?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
It's the pyramid of the Spider King. Is
Yeah,
what it
it's
would be.
Egypt.
Basically,
Kind of.
Egypt in yeah, our own version of it. But yeah, you remember that one, right?
Oh yes, I do.
Did you know that Danny actually was taught by the guy who wrote it?
No, that's cool.
Yeah, he actually had a course with that guy. And funny story, I met him several times, and I got my hands on his republished version of it. Before,
Oh, man. How many times do you think we play that game, that campaign?
oh, I don't know, too many times. And now I have like a rewritten and updated modern version of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to get. You know that I was in Kickstarter and supported the Bloodborne game.
Yeah?
Still waiting for that. It's gonna be interesting.
Yes. You were talking about Ludvika and everything, about new gaming groups.
Yeah.
And if there are no such groups, I do suggest either, well, actually, mainly Roll20.
Okay.
That's the online platform I use for role-playing games.
Okay.
It's for free,
Yeah.
and it's actually like a virtual tabletop where you can, as a game master, you can create things. There are character sheets and everything, and I have actually coded Swedish role-playing games like Dragons and Demons into it, so I can give you the codes for that.
Nothing. Okay. Oh, angry
Yeah.
tree.
Angry Tree Bot guy. So I've actually spent like a few hours sitting down writing HTML code for that to create a character sheet that can be used in that tabletop.
Yeah. Well, I do hope that there is some. I would like to get out sometime.
Well, yeah, it's nicer to get out, of course, but if you can't, you can do it from home
Whoa.
through chat, voice chat, and the online terminal.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll see.
And if you want to, you can participate in one of my games in the future.
Yeah, maybe sometimes. Well, it has to be sometime when I have the time. That's the real issue.
Yes, I feel you. I feel you.
Because that's kind of like the worst with being an adult.
I've gotten
At least trying to pretend that you're an adult.
Yeah, at least pretending. I mean, I've gotten Milla interested in this stuff now, so I know she's going to try it someday.
Yeah, maybe we should sometime after that I gotten through the books. As I told you before we turned on the stream, some of the books that I got from Danny are these really strange indie role-playing games that probably only have one book. Most of them sounds a bit like old Cult. Do you remember Cult?
Yeah, it actually had a re-release last year.
Yeah, I heard that.
It was very well received.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
it had an international release and it was very well received.
yeah, okay, but there are several different games, and I think they look self-published. Maybe he bought them on Comic-Con or something.
Probably. I mean, back in the day, they were released in regular stores, so
Yeah, and I mean he lived just outside of Stockholm, so
it was easy for him to pick shit up.
yeah. But maybe we could try one of those sometime. Just for, I mean, shits and giggles.
Yeah, sure. And we can always now I can't speak English anymore. We can always revisit GURPS a little bit, because I've actually been asked by fans to do a review of GURPS. And
I don't
I
remember
can
much about it, but I think the way I remember it, it was kind of awesome.
you remember you had Eon.
Oh yeah. Oh
It's basically the same rules, but are more simplified than Eon.
yeah, because Eon. The problem with Eon, I mean, the idea was brilliant, and I liked the world. The thing I didn't like about it was the fact that your hero could die from a wound.
Hey, Tuppy Plays! Welcome to the stream!
Hello. And I mean, yes, it's realistic because back in the day, you would die if you got a wound that it wasn't taken care of properly.
Yes, infections were a big problem, which is also
Yes.
apparent in the older games we used to play.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
in this case, I mean, you're playing a hero. Heroes aren't supposed to die in bed because of that they fell off their horse.
Wait, Charles XII did? He was accidentally shot.
Well, at least he was shot in battle.
Yes.
And I don't consider him a hero,
No.
to be honest.
Thank you. How are you? Well, we are doing fine, my friend.
Yeah, I'm a bit sick, but I'm fine anyway because I'm playing Diablo and
Yeah.
chatting away, so I'm fine.
We're chatting about childhood memories of role-playing games here.
Yep. So everything
Oh.
is fine, even though I'm sick.
You know, it's kind of funny here. It says that your name is still Diana Anderson.
Oh.
Yeah. It says here,
Where do you
Diana
see-
Anderson has earned season achievement, Mighty and Magical.
What the heck? Do I still have that name in? Oh, I maybe have that name in
On Battle.net,
on
yes.
Battle.net. Oh.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not your name.
Nah, it's not my name anymore. I'm married.
No, you're married and you
boys.
changed. Oh, he's asking, can I join you?
We're playing season.
Do you have a season 19
so-
character?
So as long as you have a season character, sure.
Yeah. We're just running around having some fun here and talking crap about old stuff.
Yeah, because
Thank you,
we're
Milla, for
trying-
calling us boomers.
Well, we have been talking about things that make us sound very old.
Yes. Very niche shit here. I mean, we
Yeah.
played GURPS 3rd edition. Come on.
Yeah, and Vampire the Masquerade 2nd.
Yeah.
Which
Mutant
is still my
Chronicles.
favorite, by the way.
Mutant Chronicles 1st edition, which is now in its 3rd incarnation.
Yeah. Oh, that game was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. I love
loved
it.
it just because it was so bizarre.
Not the conversation, not the game. Oh yeah, sure, you can join into the conversation, no problem,
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
Yes, what's your thoughts, man?
You're always welcome.
Yes, of course, we'll talk with you. You're here, of course. Aw, we got an ooh.
This way apparently.
Yes,
I got a blip.
we got a blip. Oh no,
Yeah, I got a blip.
is that a gene stealer?
No, it's a lot of ghosts.
Hey, Crusader has left us something.
Okay. Everything died.
Yeah, everything is breaking down too.
have my Ray of
Okay,
Frost.
so he says here, I've been gaming a long time. What has been your main game, my friend? Well, him, that is.
Yeah, I thought, are you asking me that?
No, I know, because we grew up together. We're freaking
No, I'm
siblings, I know
confused.
exactly.
I'm running a fever here. I don't know anything about anything right now.
Anyone remember old role players? DOS, do you mean like video games
ouch.
or MUDs?
Should I poke the dead thing?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I didn't have a stick to poke it with.
No, I have a sword to poke it with. I play a lot of games. Well, I don't know where you're from. We're Swedish, so we have played a lot of. Where we're from, our country actually video games. Our blah 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 blah.
Oh, video games, yeah, sure. That's kind of our thing.
Yes, that's our thing, kind of. As I remember, one of the first role-playing games I played was Eye of the Beholder.
Oh, that's a game I remember. Kind of like just the very, very little about. It was Dungeons and Dragons, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's based on Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, Tuppy is from the US, so Dungeons and Dragons it is then.
Yeah. In Sweden, they are called kind of
Drakar och Demoner, because they use the
dragons
same.
and demons.
Yeah, because
Kind of like the same thing.
yeah, my first RP game was Police Quest 2. Oh.
Oh, that's your thing, Eric.
Yeah, well actually, when it comes to the Quest games, actually Space Quest 3 was my first.
Yeah, and Monkey Island. Don't forget Monkey Island.
Yeah, but
On the Amiga.
Yes,
It
but
took forever.
yes, but we actually started with Space Quest 3 and then Monkey Island 2.
Yeah. Kids these days don't know the struggle.
No, they don't.
Oh,
This is
jeez, I
youngest
still
here,
remember
so
the
no, that's-
sound it made when
Aw.
it was reading.
Mila writes here, I'm literally the youngest here because I know nothing about these games. I have to tell her about all these games.
Oh, yeah, Eric has a whole playthrough of Police Quests.
Not Police Quest, Space Quest. No.
No, didn't you do Police Quest? There
No.
was something about donuts. Oh, I saw something about donuts.
Oh, that was a Polish game called Beat Cop.
Oh, okay. So
I actually have a really good relationship with them. They're really swell guys. So, and also I can recommend Police Quest because fuck Police Quest. Said the wrong thing. Beat Cop. Beat Cop is really good.
okay. Don't try to cheat me on the donuts.
The donuts? No.
Uh-oh.
I've seen videos of those types of games.
Something happened. Well,
Yes,
I'm back.
I've played mostly Space Quest on my channel. When it comes to the old ones, and Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah. And I did a playthrough about Dark Souls, which I raged about just before you showed up. Because my main disappeared when I had to reset my computer.
I was also big into Baldur's Quest when it was around.
And now that poor guy realized that we are old as fuck.
Yes, we're boomers.
Nah.
Just embrace it, you know.
Well, I'm getting really old. That's
Well,
horrible.
You're turning 40 this year.
Yeah, I know. Shh.
Oh,
If you
Tuppy,
pretend it doesn't happen, it might not.
Tuppy says, when I was a kid, you had to carry your PC to your friends to the LAN, or to a game place for LAN parties. I remember those times myself.
Oh my god, when we were kids, no one had a computer.
That's true. We were in the early parts of the time, but I remember the LAN parties.
Oh yes, I was kind of like, first of all, I'm a girl, so I was never invited because girls couldn't do that kind of things back
No,
then.
there's no girls on the internet.
No, But as I said, as I usually say, I'm just a cat. 3 cats in a raincoat. Yeah, but I never had that interest either because too many pubescent guys in one place. It's a mess.
Smells like magic.
Ugh.
Also, if there's a lot of sounds right now, it's yes, that's Milla using her. She's a little lady, you know. She had her laptop right next to the microphone, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, my computer usually makes a lot of noise, so sometimes it thinks it's an airplane.
Mine doesn't anymore. I'm so happy about that. It cost me $1,200, but it was worth it.
Well, I do hope. I would want to do something about it, but I really can't afford.
Hey, I took it on credit, so
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it either.
I had too much credit anyway, so I don't want to.
Oh, my credit sucks because I used all of it. That's what happened.
I had to buy a new laptop, and that's kind of sucked everything.
I went to the business district in the city I lived in and scavenged. I built my first PC at 12 years old. That's actually freaking well done.
Yeah, really well done.
I built my first PC at age 20. So, damn well done, dude. Well, we helped our father build one, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have been around computers since like we got the Amiga. When was that? 87?
Nah, 89,
88?
89 or 88. Hey, Tuppy, you're my age.
Oh.
He's 36, so.
Oh, suddenly I don't feel that old. Ah. Bad tree.
Naughty tree. Yeah, do you remember Diablo 1 when it came out?
No, I didn't play Diablo 1 until, I mean, later. I have played it, but that was not that long ago.
John and I played it when it came out.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember 2.
2 was the big one.
Yeah. Oh my god, we played the shit out of that game.
Oh yeah, we all did. That's when the LAN parties became popular. That and what was it called? Rogue Spear? Rainbow Six Rogue Spear?
I never played any of the Rainbow Six games.
Oh, back then they were the shit, but honestly, now they're just shit.
A lot of games that once were brilliant are kind of shit these days. That's
Okay.
another thing that we have been discussing around here.
Fair enough, Milla. Yes, I'm not 36 yet. I'm turning 36 this year.
I'm almost dead. Oh no.
Yeah, I remember the second one was really good. Oh, there's a guy running around. Freaking brigand.
And I hate when they are minions. They are so hard to kill.
Right.
And I'm so squishy.
Fuck off, Norton. Did you like Division? You wanna know something fun, Tuppy? Division was made in the city I live in. I know the people who made it.
I've never played Division. I know our new friend doesn't know this, but I suffer from severe motion sickness.
Oh yeah, you do.
So I usually don't play first person anything. Because I have to take medication before I can play it.
It's a third-person game, but it's still kind of tough.
Yeah, I can't do the over-shoulder thing either. In some few instances I actually can, but I usually don't take any chances.
Oh boy, big cows, big cows.
Uh-oh, and they are angry too. And enchanted, apparently.
Yeah, they have arcane enchantment. Woohoo! I'm just running around. I have no idea what's going on. Holy shit.
I got hit once and I almost died.
Same here.
No,
They
that's not good.
are way harder than I thought.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
stay back here and kill them one by one, I think. Oh no, did you bring the entire team? Ah,
Yeah, the herd has been following me for a while.
go away!
It's mostly their AoE that is a problem.
Yeah, try to watch out when they do their charge thing.
Whew. Nice, says
You
Tuppy.
can see, yeah, you can see when they are about to because they start to scrape their hooves and
Yeah,
do things like a cow do.
like a bull.
Yeah. So when you see that, you can move to the side because they are gonna run straight ahead.
Now, I need to ask you, Tuppy, where's your name from? Because the only thing I think about when I read Tuppy is Hildebrand. Hildebrand Glossop.
Oh, jeez.
Do you remember Janshi, Jeeves and Wooster?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there was a character there called Tuppy Glossop.
there was. I remember kind of like the premise of the series, but not the anything about it.
Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry.
Yeah, that I remember, and I remember that it was hilarious. But
Yeah, he had a friend called Tuppy Glossop, who was the cousin of Honoria, who he tried to not get married to. And our friend here is called Tuppy Place. That's why I'm asking about the name, the origins
we have to go
of the name.
this way, I think. Follow me.
Follow me, I know the way, said the person. Tuppy is my childhood name, but the P's were B's. Tubby! Oh, now I get it, yes.
Oh,
Children can be quite cruel in that respect.
and we have found the manor. Yeah, enchantments. I hate them.
Well,
They hurt.
the literary Tuppy was a husky fellow, but he was well built. Very good with the Roman rings.
Oh, speaking of Roman rings, now I'm going to talk about something. I'm sorry, Tuppy, that you don't understand. We have something in Sweden called Galenskaparna.
Oh yes.
We have been watching them because the kids love them. It's a group of comedians, kind of like sort of like Mr. Bean. And they have made I think it's the World Championships in gymnastics.
Tornado.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah, it's part of Tornado. And it's so hilarious. You have to watch it.
på nästa OS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's utterly insane, and it's so stupid. And unfortunately, you have to be Swedish to understand it because most of it is based on puns.
Which is fun, but you have to know the language to get it.
Yeah, and not only know the language, you have to have quite a firm grasp of the language.
I'm just going left here to check everything in the manor. I found the Oryx shin bone in the fireplace.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay.
Orders from Magna.
To the game.
Yeah, sure, she's just a bitch.
Shinbone burned to a crisp. Okay. I wonder what we're supposed to do with that.
Nice.
What are you doing?
He says, sure.
You're kind of glowing.
Oh, I was trying to
Oh, that's...
find out what the hell everything was about. I had some unknown stuff in my inventory. I need to go back to the town soon.
Yeah, me too, because my bags are full. Should we open a portal, maybe?
I'll open a portal because I need to go back anyway.
Yeah, I think I have to sell off some stuff.
Whee! Burn to crisp.
No.
Yeah, sure. That's nothing I want to keep. This.
Let's see now. I have to go and talk to the Book of Cain. Because I found a legendary.
Well, I found 2.
That's the first
But-
one I've found. You usually find a lot of legendary when you play.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We got a question here from Tuppy. What's your highest seasonal?
Right now, or just the highest anytime. Right now, this is the only seasonal I have.
Actually, for me, Tuppy, this is the first time I actually play Diablo 3 since the release. I played through back then, and then I just got bored because the only thing they had were rifts, so I stopped playing it. And now Janshi won't force me to play it, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Of course I am.
Hello, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, great. Finally. I started to get worried. Because you were breaking up.
Yeah, so for me personally, this is the first time I play a season. For you, Janshi?
Oh, I think it's the third or fourth time. Unfortunately, I don't know which was my highest. I had someone who got fairly far.
Okay.
But I don't know how far. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But in this season, these are the only one we have. And the season ends on the 2nd of March, right? I think it was. So we're kind of out of time.
Okay, it says here, I just hit my highest ever, Paragon 680. Well, let's see.
Ooh.
Mine is only Paragon whatever the hell I have. I have no idea. I think I'm like 30, 40.
Yeah, maybe. I have something like 70.
Then die well, Lord
But I mean, season characters doesn't count. They are a different thing. They are their own thing. So if he has seasons that much this season, that's freaking impressive. Because that means that he has gotten all those points this time.
Did horrible things to us.
They have paid for what they did to you.
0.
There was another prisoner, a man in rags.
Really? Teleport.
Yes, the man.
I will kill Magda for what she's done.
Okay. I got some new abilities, I think.
We're supposed to enter the halls of agony.
Yeah,
Once you
they are
hit level
close.
70, you start gaining Paragon. That is true, and I did that with my main. I just can't remember how high my Paragon level is. But when we played last time, we were on our level 70s because you wanted to show me stuff, and I think I gained like 3-4 levels, so I think I'm about 30, something like that.
Yeah.
Tuppy only plays seasonal right now.
Yeah, I mean, Kindle, who usually join us, I think is busy playing PUBG today. He also only plays seasonals, I think. So I know a lot of people does that, but
But still, being 780 Paragon, that's freaking good.
that's a lot.
That's a lot of gaming. We have to do hot lava soon again.
Yeah, I need to buy some medication first because otherwise it won't be fun.
Well, for me it will, but not for you.
No. Because I could probably play maybe for half an hour and then I will have to go and lay down for 3 or 4 hours. That's what sucks when you have motion sickness. It can be really debilitating sometimes.
Yeah, it can. It sucks.
Yeah, not fun. I can't go on boats either because I get sick before we even get out from shore.
Right, it says here that 680 is not that impressive. You can get power leveled. That just shows how little we know about this game.
Yeah. Oh, my Hydra. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a new power.
Woohoo!
I had to try it. Oh, and there's some tomb thing.
All is dead.
And then we have a lot of zombies. Zombies is like the staple of any game like this.
Skeletons and such stuff.
And zombies. Oh!
In
that was
general,
quick.
chat, ask for power level. Okay, well.
Yeah, you get someone to boost you.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling silly.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. Because I have seen people asking for boosts all the time.
This is here. You'll get added to a group and you'll be 70 in like 5 minutes. Oh. So you piggyback on the other people.
Yeah, do you remember Kindle talked about that the other
Yeah.
night when we were playing?
That is true.
He was doing rifts and got a ton of levels for each rift. Ah, go away. Oh.
I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm running to the left mostly because I can.
Oh, thing that slams. Wait, I'm gonna
The
put
thing that
down because
slams.
it's a sword thing. Guillotine? Ah! Die. I'm so brave.
Yes, you are.
Watch out. Ah! Ooh, ouch.
You run into that thing.
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I tried to pick
Okay,
up the
I
gold.
did. Now I did.
Yeah, because it's so hard to know if you're just away from it or if you're too close. Never throw them into it and they die.
That was a nice one.
Ah. Ah. Come on, go, 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 go. I don't want to stay there.
so many
we're getting
things.
closer.
Yes, we are. We're probably on the wrong side, but still.
Oh well, could always hope. Another one of these and another journal.
What? Journal?
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
I hardly ever listen to them, but I want the achievements.
I did in the beginning. Now I don't really give a shit.
Okay, we're on our way down to level 2. Let's see, what do we have here? Did I get anything good? No. Oh, well, maybe. Nah. No. I don't want that. That looks like horn. No.
I'm so horny.
Let's use that. There we go. What does that do? Weapon? No. No, 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 no. Nothing I need. Whoa. You've been busy.
It was just one guy. I beat the shit out of him. Do 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 do.
Do you know what we're supposed? Oh, we have to go to the Highland Passage. Where the heck?
Yeah, we have to find it.
Yeah. And then we probably have to cut it short. I have some hulks here.
Yeah, I got some stuff here too.
Oh, they're dead. Never mind.
Why are you screaming that you're horny? What the hell?
Not particular.
No,
There were horns on my shoulder pads.
that's exactly the reason. I have a lot of horns, therefore I am horny! For the glory of corn! I want
Blood for the
cornflakes.
blood god.
Skull for the skull throne! Well, actually, skulls, but still.
Ah, who cares? Something. Bad things.
Bad things happen to bad people.
Oh, well, unfortunately it happens to good people too.
Details, schmeetails.
Because life aren't fair at all.
No, it's never fair.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Can I do the photo things tomorrow?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we have something down here.
Yeah, it's a guy trapped inside something.
We helping?
I guess so, but it's a trap. You know it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's always a trap.
There we go. Special character, yay!
Yeah, I have some zombies to deal with here.
Go for
And
it.
why am I shooting chickens?
When you reach a certain amount of kills, you shoot chickens.
Yeah, but why chickens?
Oh, Milos is here that Janshi's laser beam is Trey cool.
I was certain I was gonna die in there.
Yeah, I love that. It's a ray of frost.
Ah, Ray of Frost, good stuff.
Yeah, I love the things where you have the ray. I have the same thing with my demon hunter, even though it's supposed to be arrows, but it's kind of like a stream of things. You just point it and kill everything.
In the general direction of everything, and it dies.
Yep, that's my kind of gameplay.
So, shall we go to the Highland Passage and then end it there?
Yeah, we can see. We can do that, and maybe go back to town and sell off some stuff.
There we go. We're at the Highland Passage. Let's
Yeah,
find a
let's-
town portal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Let's find a town portal. Otherwise, we have to do this all again.
Yes, exactly. So... Whee! Everything die!
Yes. I still think we're gonna crank up the difficulty a bit.
Yeah, for me it was keeping it low, mostly to get through this.
Yeah, I think it's better that we keep it low and actually are able to move forward. Instead of you guys have to watch us doing the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, since we're not the most excellent players ever.
Nah.
Enter the cursed hold.
Apparently we have to do that. So I guess I hope there is a portal inside. Because otherwise we will have to continue. So I don't want to do this again.
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants.
Oh yeah, he
The
killed her.
queen.
Yeah, he killed her.
Now I give you
Shut up and open the door.
release my people.
Please.
Oh, you're being friendly and everything?
She's
the
kind
hell?
of she's kind of talkative for someone without a head.
Oh, right. With the thing you have, Janshi, Miller writes here, you're with the cold thing, you're Elsa, but more savage.
Well, Elsa is savage too.
I guess you can be.
I kind of like that story because it didn't focus on the romance thing because the Snow Queen isn't a romance.
Oh no, of course a man has to make her heart warm again!
Yeah, but it's her sister who does that. And I think that's awesome.
You know, there's a lot of
Yes.
porn of that. It's kind of
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, I know people are weird, but I mean, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to have something different. And I mean, that's the point of the Snow Queen. She's supreme on her own. She doesn't have a husband or a Snow King.
Now she has a snowman.
Yeah, she has a snowman. Nah. And I mean, that's the thing about the Snow Queen. She's kind of like. I know there was a lot of people who were talking about, oh well, maybe she's a lesbian or
And
something.
incestuous, apparently. From what I've
well.
seen, yeah.
But no, I mean there was serious discussion about if, and I mean, why the hell are you asking yourself that about a character from a children's movie? First
And
of
just
all,
because she doesn't have a man, she's automatically a lesbian. Grow up.
yeah, or she's asexual. I mean,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
Well-
asexualism. People are.
yeah, and I mean, well, I guess the Snow Queens probably are because she's not interested in those kind of things. She's a Snow Queen.
Well, there's a difference between not being interested in a romantic relationship and wanting to have sex, so...
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of that comes from the fact that I don't know if the Snow Queen is a typical European story.
Well, most of the American storytelling is based on that.
Yeah, but I don't know if maybe there's something about that. That's.
Oh my
that-
god, Mila, you're a lesbian? Sorry, that was a really crass joke, but I know the story here, so...
Well, I mean, oh, we have a Trashy Goblin. Let's kill him. Get some money.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, because you don't want to be in a relationship, you have to be homosexual or anything. It's like, what? What the hell?
Yeah, and I mean the story is like a few weeks of their lives. I mean, come on, people.
Yes, but it's also based on the fact that, which I hate in storytelling, the idea that you
Oh,
can...
this way.
Yes. I hate in the story that you can only feel good if you're completed by a partner or having children.
Oh no,
There
we have
are-
to find 5 more. Oh,
No. There's more to life than having a partner or having children. Seriously.
yeah, but if you feel that's what makes you happy, go for it.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. And if you don't, that's fine too.
Exactly. But I just hate that part in storytelling that you're not a person unless you do.
Yeah, and especially if it's a female character,
Yes.
Which
Food
is
is better
so
than people.
which is so annoying because I mean that's not the end goal for everyone.
No. Mila says here, food is better than people, and I totally agree. My belly agrees too with that. Oh,
Yeah,
you
most of
prefer
the time.
dogs? Dogs are the best.
Yeah, dogs are the best. I have the cutest little dog.
How's Billy doing, by the way?
Oh, he's mad at me because I tried to brush his teeth.
Oh
He doesn't
no.
like that.
Poor
He
pupper.
thinks I'm trying to mistreat him. Well, he's getting a bit old and things aren't working the way they should, so I have to brush his teeth.
How old is Billy now, by the way?
He is 10.
10?
Yeah, he's 10.
Oh my goodness, I remember when I used to take care of his mom.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, she's been gone for so long. Little Nelly.
Yeah.
I remember she's sleeping on my school bag as a puppy.
Yeah, she was so cute.
Yes, she was. She looked like a little teddy bear.
Yep. And yeah, well, he's still healthy and happy.
Oh yeah.
As always, happy-go-lucky, and he's even in the video that I'm supposed to put up someday, where I unbox or unhaul all the books, haul all the books that I got from Danny.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently the bags that they came in was really interesting.
Oh, apparently they were then. When you're
Yeah,
a
so
doggo, things are interesting.
Yeah, so he was around and snuffling and looking and doing stuff. I'm gonna put it up. Any day.
So what kind of breed of dogs do you have then, Tuppy? We have one left, by the way. Oh, it's
Yeah,
right
and
over
it's
here.
down here.
Ah,
Yeah, I know, it's down here. Finally.
yay!
Oh jeez.
Woo!
Oh, we have to kill the warden. I think he appears in the middle.
Over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center.
Oh,
Wow.
poachers! Oh my god! How horrible! Horrible!
Did you see some poachers in here?
Yeah, the characters, they were called poachers.
Yeah, it gets even sadder when you consider this is the Middle Ages, and poachers usually did what they did because their family was starving.
Oh, Malamutes are cute!
A Malamat?
Yeah, well, Milla writes here,
Malamute?
please let it be Malamutes.
Oh yeah, I love them. They are so cute.
We actually watched last weekend videos of Malamute puppies. Oh, they're
they
so
are-
fluffy and cute.
Yeah, they are so cute. I love them, but they are too big for me.
Well,
unfortunately,
when they
because
grow
it
up,
wouldn't work.
yes.
And yeah, they wouldn't work with the lifestyle that we have. We don't have time to walk with them that much.
Oh, they need a lot of exercise. Those fluffy
Search for the
puppers.
Yeah, search for the Chamber of Suffering. Oh, it's probably down here.
We found an entrance to the next level.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh yeah, that's true. They are still cute. Malamutes are still cute as grown-ups, but they are so damn fluffy and
Yeah,
big.
they are.
You remember Grim?
Yep, but he wasn't a Malamute. He was a.
Jämthund, but I don't know the word in English.
No, I don't think there is a word for them in English. They are hunting dogs. They look like big wolves.
Yes, and he
And
wanted
that guy, he did look like a big wolf.
yes, and he wanted to sit in your lap because he was a puppy.
Yeah, he thought it was. He thought it was kind of like a lapdog, but it was ginormous.
Yes, and he wanted to sit in your lap.
Yeah,
Also,
this is
he-
when he killed his wife.
Yeah, that's one. And also, Grim liked to smile at people.
Yeah, he did. And you can just imagine this giant dog who looks like a wolf smiling,
Baring
aka
his teeth.
baring his teeth in the most hideous grin you've ever seen.
And wagging his tail at the same
Yeah,
time.
like at the same time, and he was super happy.
It was like, boy, you're sending me mixed messages.
Yep. Oh, he was so funny. When you took him for a walk, he was the most well-behaved dog ever. He didn't pull his leash, anything. No, it doesn't matter what happened. He didn't do that. But if you stayed and were standing still, and he got bored, he just got up and walked away, and you kind of followed.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice because when he pulled, you followed.
Yep, and he didn't do one of those tugs. He just pulled. He just walked away.
Oh, I miss that doggo. I mean, it's so long ago, he's not around anymore.
No. He has to be so old by now.
I mean, that's like 20 years ago, so...
Yeah. I never met a dog like him though.
No, same. Never seen a dog like him.
He was kind of awesome. And we were trying to play board games, and he was around. Oh, town port.
We should end it here then.
Yeah, I think let's go back to Tristram from here.
Yeah, we got the waypoint we wanted.
Yep. Let's sell off some stuff and just I'm gonna go and take some medication and go to bed, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too.
Worst part is that I'm supposed to work this weekend.
Oh, good for you. I'm working tomorrow. That will be fun.
Yeah, problem is, how the heck am I supposed to work when I feel like this?
Well, you're sick, so it will be hard. I would
Yeah.
suggest making some yogi tea.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
Right now, I'm sporting a headache, and yeah, not feeling too hot.
understandable. But for now, for everybody out there who watches now or in the future, we thank you for watching.
Yes, we do. Oh, I sold the wrong thing.
You can always buy it back.
Yes.
But
And I am probably not back on Sunday. We'll see if I'm sick, but healthy enough to be sitting in my chair in front of the computer. I'll be here on Sunday.
all right,
Otherwise, I'll guess Eric was gonna.
Oh, I'll stream anyways on Sunday.
He's gonna stream.
Yes, and I might be maybe. It's a big maybe. I'll be back on tomorrow with some Assassin's Creed. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'll be back on Sunday.
Yep. And I'll be back for sure next Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to put up a video someday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
About
until
the-
then, everyone, have a good night and see you guys later.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye.